What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Potentially. Who knows when you're going to be watching this? I am on my way to work. And, yeah, I started my period today, so kind of have cramps, but that's okay. The show must go on, as they say. But something that is exciting about today at work is the fact that it is a bonus day at work, meaning the organization, the company hit their quarterly bonus, or quarterly objectives, excuse me. So we get a quarterly bonus. And not only do we get a quarterly bonus, but they feed us today. And they will also, they give out a bunch of prizes. So at a minimum, I win the bonus day. The bonus, but I could get double bonus today. I could earn PTO days. I don't really care about PTO days. That's stuff. I'm not huge on PTO anyway. But they also have a bunch of prizes. So in comparison to how many employees there are, there's not a bunch of prizes, but they have cool shit. So from Amazon gift cards to tickets to the local like Seahawks. They normally have some barbecue stuff like a smoker. Yeah, so I just love a free meal personally. The older I get, I love a free meal. And who doesn't want to potentially win something, you know? So but as a whole, I don't necessarily want to go to work today, but that's okay. I'm going. I'll be fine when I'm there. And I'm grateful that I have a job, you know, that I genuinely and generally enjoy. So this is like one of my favorite parts of the drive. The water's coming up. Oh, this is the marina. Yeah, we got the marina. This is a naval base. And I love this bridge, this sky bridge. You can walk across it to go down to the marina. And apparently they're building out a market at the marina. If you are familiar with Pike's Place Market, it's in Seattle. It's like the place where you can, you know, the sea mongers will toss fish into your hands. And they have a bunch of other stuff there, but they are making like a mini Pike's Place Market here, apparently. I'm going to show you all the water here in a second. That's the one thing about where I live. I think I live like 50 feet above sea level. That's how high up above sea level the town is that I live in. Oh, this is my favorite part. Look at that water, y'all. Look at that water. It makes me happy. You know, I personally have never seen Ophelia, hello, where am I? I am I'm in the United States. I'm in Washington State. So, on the west side of the state. So, That is where I reside. It's definitely getting colder here. That is for sure, for certain. Where are you at in the world, Ophelia? I made a commitment to myself at the beginning of the month that I would go live every single day to get comfortable going live. And I'm really proud of myself because I've gone live every single day, even on days that I didn't really have a lot of energy, like yesterday. But I still went live, even though it was only for, I don't know, a few minutes. But what is so beautiful is, and I know that you can and have and will experience this as well, is sometimes there's something that we want to do, but there's a story that we tell ourselves in conjunction with this thing that we want to do. And when I say a story, is normally it's the that tells you why you can't, won't, and will not do something. And I didn't listen to it this time, and I just moved forward. And initially at the beginning of the month, before I would start a live, I would quite literally be fucking shaking. Like, I have a mic on, and even when, and how the mic works is there's just an adapter at the bottom of my phone. And I think it's Bluetooth. So the moment it goes into my phone and the moment I pull it out of its container, it's a live mic. And I'd be putting this little adapter into my phone and like just shaking. And I would be sweating. Like, how, that was my body's way of responding to the stress, you know, the perceived stress. Over 2/3 of the way done, and I don't have that same feeling when I go to start a live. I do still find myself, though, thinking about the future, you know, like November's almost over. What's going to happen? What am I going to do for December? And here's the thing. I don't fucking know, but I'll figure it out when we get there, okay? I'll figure it out when we get there. All right, I'm going to turn you around because this is one of my favorite things too, is this bridge. I love going over this bridge. What a gloomy day, though. Gloomy, gloomy day. And you all can't see this, but underneath me is water, which I think is fucking cool. Surely I do. I don't know if this bridge has like a set schedule or if it's just the drawbridge goes up based off of need, but I have never been stuck on that bridge. So I don't know if it's, you know, every Tuesday at 10. I don't know. This drive even a week ago looked so different because all of the trees, not all of them obviously, but the trees that lose their leaves hadn't lost their leaves yet, and it was just so stunning. But today we do not have leaves. So, Rawan, okay, I'm driving. I apologize. I'm going to say Rowan. Hi, hello. Thank you for joining. How are you doing? I am on my way to work. I wait tables in the evenings. Hi, Kelly. Hello. Kelly Skies. Hello, Miss Kelly. I hope you're having a great day. Happy Friday to everybody. Well, it's Friday where I am. That's my position on the globe. Friday at 3 o'clock. So. Yes, we want to head towards Vancouver. They just put this meter in like about a month ago, You used to just be able to go straight onto the interstate, but not now. I'm doing well. I'm on my way to work. I don't necessarily want to go to work. I feel like that is a lot of people's sentiments, but I am grateful for the fact that I have a job that like 90% of the time I like, and it's allowing me to create my dream, which is I'm finding more clarity on. But I definitely know YouTube and being able to connect with people all over the world is something that I would like to do. So I really love people. I'm fascinated by how people, just the species that we are. I see a lot of good in who we are. And albeit people might make choices or decisions that don't reflect their true identity, based off of programming or the way that mom or dad raised us. But I, in general, am fascinated with people. Oh, hello from Egypt. Man, I've never been to Egypt. I'm going to go to Egypt. There's something, I don't know if everybody feels like they're connected somehow to Egypt, but to me that's like motherland, even though I have no Egyptian in my blood. I feel like definitely I've incarnated there many times. Is it Arabic man, this is my ignorance. What do they speak in Egypt? What language is that? I should know, but I don't. There's quite a bit of traffic today for this time of the day. Where are you going, Mr. Truck? You are 9 years old. Wow. I don't really remember what it was like when I was 9 years old. What are some of your favorite things to do as a 9-year-old? I have some neighbor girls, but they're a little, I think one of them's around 9 or 10. And she is into horses, and she's into she just got into makeup, which I don't know if 9 is an appropriate age for makeup or not, but I'm not her mom, so if she wants to do makeup, she can do makeup. But I know she likes to ride horses too. Love drawing. That's cool. What kind of drawing do you like to do? Do you like to draw? I like to draw too, but I find myself mostly drawing animals. I like different types of birds and stuff. What kind of stuff do you draw? And what do you draw with? I like to draw with markers, personally. I've bought in different like graphite pencils and stuff, but I just prefer markers. Oh, sometimes you draw with your brother. That's nice. Is your brother older or younger than you are? I have 2 siblings. I have an older sister and I have a younger sister. I'm the middle of 3 girls. And I have a dog and I have a cat. And their names are Buttermilk and Pepper. I wonder what the seasons are like for you. What is it like come this time of the year? Because in Egypt, what would the weather be like? That I am ignorant to that. You love orange juice? Who doesn't love orange juice? It's so delicious. It's like pineapple. It's like you don't even need to add any sugar or anything. It's like nature's candy. Do you have juice? Is that common to have your juice with your meals? I feel like where I live, but I don't have children, but orange juice would be more common for breakfast. But obviously you could have it any time of the day. May Calloway, I'm from Korea. I'm 8, love to paint, and sometimes I paint with, would I say jazz or yayas? Sanfi, your bestie. I also love lemonade. I love lemonade as well. And aren't friends so important? Friends are God's way of taking care of us. That's what I think of friends. What kind of stuff do you like to paint, May? And what kind of stuff do you like to paint with? Like acrylic paint? I think that's something, right? Do you ever, I really like, I love lemonade, but I also love limeade. It's like made the same way, but with limes instead of lemons. You love lemon. I do too. How cool is that? We have a 9-year-old from Egypt and an 8-year-old from Korea, all in the same place right now. That's amazing to me. That Universe brought us together in this very moment. Let's see, butterflies, flowers, diamonds, and I paint with acrylic. That's so cool. Those are all very like intricate type thing. Like those would be hard for me to do, I think. And I also love K-pop. Can you be Korean and not love K-pop? Maybe that's like a thing, but I would think, yeah. I'm almost to my exit, so when I get close to where I work, I normally turn the camera around. Full disclosure, I have not seen the latest, the K-pop Demon Hunters. I didn't see that, but that song that's from that movie, I'm sure there's more than one, but I really like that song. The one that talks, we're going up, 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 it's our moment. Such a good song. What time is it in Korea and Egypt? I feel like Egypt is 11 hours ahead of me. No, that's Saudi Arabia. I wonder what time. I wonder what time it is for you. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon for me right now. On Friday the 21st. That's what date and time it is for me right now. 3 a.m. and you are up at 3 a.m. You're crazy. I would be hopefully dreaming at 3 in the morning. Okay, so there's quite a few Korean restaurants. Well, when I say quite a few, like there wouldn't be uncommon, but what would be your favorite Korean dish to suggest to me to try? I normally, whenever I get Korean, I normally do bulgogi beef. I think that's Korean. I love kimchi, of course. May, you are very pretty also. Thank you so much. I turned 40 this year, so 40. Yes. I'm probably older than your parents, or could be older than your parents. But yeah, I love kimchi. You are too in the night. That's what I thought. I figured it would be like in Egypt. I feel like they would be almost like 2 in the morning, but maybe that's not quite. Maybe that's not quite right.